I don't want to hear it, folks. It's been a rough 24 hours. Who's going to be the first asshole? Give me 2 seconds, folks. I'm just trying to put my manager up. Look, folks, it is what it is. Been a hell of a season. A season that wasn't supposed to be. But boy, oh boy, did we get our asses fucking kicked. That was bad. But we move on, as we always do. You know, the funny thing about the whole thing is that the team's still in a rebuilding stage. So if they're this good now, can you only imagine if they sign a couple more guys and have another superb draft like they did last year? Be right back where we ended. Yeah, you're not wrong, Hunter. 15 rookies. 15 in all. Including drafted and undrafted players. Honestly, I'm not even that disappointed. I'm just being an asshole. We weren't supposed to be this good. But we are. And it's only the beginning. Like I said in the tweet yesterday. It's only the beginning. Since they're still in a rebuilding phase, they're going to sign a couple more players. We now know where the focus needs to fucking go. And it ain't the quarterback. That O-line, especially on the left side, fucking sucked last night. Sucked. Will Campbell. Will Campbell. Campbell. Holy shit. Talk, John. Will Campbell sucked. Wilson sucked. They got destroyed on the left side of the line. Destroyed. I was looking at a next gen stat today. And it turns out that Drake May, from the time he snapped the ball and had the ball in his possession to the time he got rid of the ball, he only had an average of 2.5 seconds. to snap the ball and throw the ball. That's how quick their D-line got to the quarterback. It wasn't pretty. Our defense showed up. Our defense held them to 5 field goals before they got tired, and that was expected. I mean, when your offense goes 3 and out, like the last 6 or 7 possessions of the half, and then going into the third quarter, defense is going out there every 5 minutes. They couldn't rest. So eventually they were going to give up the big play, and they did. But I mean, for 3 quarters, man, fucking the defense was fucking lights out. Our offense was shit. Mainly the D-line. I mean, not D-line, the O-line. And I'm sorry, if Drake May only has 2.5 seconds to throw the ball, our receivers and our tight ends, they can't get open or do their routes in time. That's not enough time for them to complete their routes. They should have kept a tight end back for extra protection. Or they should have kept one of their halfbacks back there for extra protection. Just to give him an extra second or two. And that didn't happen. I think that only happened like 2 or 3 times throughout the course of the night. I don't know what game plan they were adjusting, but it was not the proper call. But football season is officially over. And you want to know what the beauty about this whole entire thing is? Yeah, the Patriots might be over. But damn, those Celtics look good. And Bruins. I think the Bruins are currently in a playoff spot, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, they're currently in a playoff spot right now. They are 4 points up. And quite frankly, they're not far behind from the top spot. They're only 5 games back. So the Bruins might make the playoffs. The Celtics are definitely making the playoffs. Easily. The Red Sox, I mean, the Red Sox definitely have a chance to make way. Sure. Yeah, the Celtics are in, they're actually tied for second in the Eastern Conference. So the Celtics are definitely making it in. A year without Tatum, too, to boot. Can you just imagine if Tatum was playing? Home court would have went right through DDR. So yeah, we got our winter sports getting ready to go. The Bruins are going to be more close for comfort, but the Celtics, I mean, they're already basically in. So it's just seeding for them at this point. Actually, I heard Tatum went down to the G League to do some practice. So it looks like he's going to be back in the next month or two. And God help the NBA if that happens. All right, so let's get into what we got going on this week. Obviously, tonight we are continuing. Well, we're not actually continuing. We're actually changing it up. We're going back to the Zealot build here with the Paladin. Taking a break from our build. We've been doing the build for a week. Bring on baseball and the Cubs. Fuck the Cubs. Actually, the Cubs actually have a decent team. They might actually do well this year. So tonight we're on Diablo, but tomorrow, but technically later on tonight, because we are on Saturday. I've not said wow. We're technically in Tuesday already. So later on tonight, probably, I haven't quite nailed down a time. I think it's going to be between 9 and 10 o'clock. We're going to be playing the new Overwatch update. So, that should be cool. I'm very rusty. I have not played Overwatch in a minute. I don't know if we're just going to be playing quick play games or if we're actually going to be doing placements and stuff like that, but it kind of depends on how I get back into the swing of things in terms of Overwatch. I got to play a little bit of all three roles before I make my decision. But we are going to check out the new update later on tonight or tomorrow, wherever you are around the country. Wednesday is up in the air whether or not we're going to continue Overwatch or whether we're going to go back to Diablo. Actually, no. Wednesday is the 30th anniversary showcase, so we'll be live for that. So that will be in the afternoon. So Wednesday afternoon, early afternoon, I think. We're going to go live for the showcase. And then from there, that actually might be a... So yeah, I got to figure out how I'm going to play Wednesday out. Because I'm either going to stream the live update and maybe play a little bit of Diablo. Take a break and then hop back into Overwatch. Or we're just going to run the stream all the way through. That I haven't quite figured out yet. To kind of stay close to schedule, I think we're going to probably do the... We'll probably do the showcase. We'll play a little bit of Diablo because, I mean, we're watching a Diablo showcase. We might do that for a little bit. And then I think we're going to break for a few hours. And then probably around like 9 or 10 o'clock-ish, we're going to go back live with Overwatch. I think that's how I'm going to play it out. Not 100% sold on it yet, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because I don't want to go straight all the way through the afternoon and all the way through the night because that's exhausting. I want to try and stay at least somewhat close to schedule on the second half of the day and have the beginning of the day be like a special stream, like 2 or 3 hours or something like that. And then obviously Thursday, no stream. Friday, I don't think we're going to stream either. I think I said that last week. Friday's going to be still dealing with all the family stuff, so I'm going to put a question mark on Friday. I know I said no stream Friday. I'll put a question mark. It depends on how Thursday goes. And then obviously if we don't stream Thursday or Friday, we'll definitely be back on Saturday. So that's kind of the week. It's going to be a very confusing week. We're definitely going outside of our times, but you guys are actually going to get more out of this week than you would a normal week. So, with the exception of Thursday. So that's kind of how I'm playing this week. So without further ado, let's quit talking. We don't have a hell of a lot of time tonight, as we typically do. I'm sure I'm going to have Pats fans and TikTok bitching. I know we have a few of those. Hunter, just be available whenever you can during the week. All right, we're live on TikTok. TikTok's gonna flag me if I keep on playing music. All right. I'll actually look up the exact time for Wednesday during the showcase. I don't know if I'll go live on TikTok for that, though. I might go live after the showcase. Oh shit, I am out. I don't know, thank you for sending the lightning and the Chile. Chicken Tendy, no, I do not need a tier 4 Lilith kill. I was about to say, I haven't seen a Belial Eye. Thought I was maxed out. I only got 10. Hmm. Do it for some favors. Get him, Hunter, get him. Alright, so it's spawned by Belial, so we'll see. If we can get some luck here. Yeah, we actually have people participating in this. This is great. About freaking time. Hey, we got lucky, finally. Oh, look at all those sentences. Holy shit. Oh my god, I didn't want to do that. I see comments on TikTok. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm still trying to sort all this shit out here. Still not done. Oh, why am I getting hit? That is poop. Honest question, what the fuck am I supposed to do after hitting 250? I have everything completed. Have you pushed the tower yet? I know it's in beta, but you can at least test your build against all the other players in the world. I don't want to be bored of it, but what do I do? Okay. I farm for pranks or sigils, but that's about all I do. I mean, how many have you gotten? Because you're looking at a guy that still hasn't gotten one, so.
Well, there is magic in all things. Let me show you.
But yeah, if you're bored, I would continue looking for mythics and push the tower. I've only come across 2, and both from the Duriel and Fields of Hatred. Yeah, no, I mean I've struck out a shit ton. Can't seem to find any. Get rid of these. But yeah, if your glyphs all leveled up, push the tower, man. Get a top 1,000 ranking. That'd be my suggestion if you've done everything else. And they're gonna come up with more stuff. They got other stuff to do. It's just not gonna come out to the new expansion. They're gonna redo the whole end game. So be patient. But if you haven't done the cathedral yet, I'd do that. And if you have already done that, then push the tower. And then if you've done all that, or you don't want to do the tower, then I mean, there's not much else currently at the moment except for Infernal Hordes, Hell Tides, stuff like that. Like I said, they're gonna do a lot of upgrading with the end game in the next expansion, and that's not coming out till April. So Cathedral's like Diablo's version of um, like a raid, like a Destiny raid or any type of raid. If you've played Destiny, you kind of know what I'm talking about. It's timed just like the pit and the tower. I think I just picked up one of these. I don't need it. I already have what I need for that.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Never touched Destiny, but yeah, I haven't pushed the 100 pit yet. I don't die, but I don't kill it. But I don't kill it in. Oh, don't kill it in time. Yeah, no, I mean that's something you could try and find better gear for your build, and then try and see how far your build can go. I mean, that's what I've been doing. I've been going through all my builds and tweaking them. Did some cooking simulator today. Did the cakes and cookies DLC and whipped up the most delicious chocolate fudge cake you could imagine. Well, too bad it's only a simulator. Let's go for go for some gloves, I guess. Not good.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
272 is crazy. I bet that took forever to get. 2 from 250. I mean, once you hit 200, it gets slower. But I've just been popping my elixirs here and stuff that gives me the extra experience. Plus, I'll run a Forgotten Wisdom and just grab that shrine. It's like an extra 15% for an hour, so that's how I am able to kind of get it done a little bit quicker. But we're still kind of pushing for 300 at some point. What build? Right now I'm rocking the Zeal currently at the moment. Taking a quick break from the build that I created. This build is kind of nutty, but I'm also kind of tweaking it a little bit. So it looks like I'm going to push my Judgment and my Zeal build in the tower as well before the season's over. See how high we can get. What do you think about Paladin? I haven't ran one yet, and this season was probably the season. Yes, if you were going to run a Paladin, this would have been the season. Because when next season rolls around in about a month from now, brother, from what I've heard, the Paladin is going to be nerfed to the fucking ground. So you still have time to make one. Try it out, but once the new season rolls around, man, you're going to be looking for another character to play with. Just from the rumblings that I've been hearing over the past few days. But we'll see. Maybe it's not that bad of a nerf, but they are definitely going to nerf a lot of the glyphs and legendary nodes that made the Paladin extremely powerful this season. So, just be prepared. I have a nasty shield build, or shield dash build. Nice. Welcome, Damien. Welcome. Did you push it yet? How far did you get? What's up, Sprouty? What are you sorry about? Oh, about the Pats. Dude, they were outclassed last night. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Our O-line is... Well, I shouldn't say the O-line. The left side of the O-line was fucking awful last night. I saw a next-gen stat. I was telling Hunter earlier. Drake May had an average of 2.5 seconds when snapped the ball and the time to throw it. So as soon as he laid hands on that ball, he only had basically 2 seconds to decide where he wanted to go and throw it. That's how bad our O-line was last night. It wasn't even a fucking game. But it was expected, dude. The Pats had 15 starting rookies this season. You know, and the second-year quarterback. I mean, it's tough to put him in that situation. Will Campbell needs to either go to tackle, to guard, or he needs to, like, bulk up over the summer. Because, I mean, he looked mediocre at best. I mean, I like him. He's a hell of a player, but, I mean, Seattle's pass rush was way too much for him. But we'll be back. Team's too good not to be back. I got a Mythic Pranks sigil, and it bugged out. Are you serious? That sucks. Was that your first one? Because that would suck even more. Hit 115 in 4 minutes. There you go. Now push it to 130, 140, because that's how you're going to get rank 1000. See, there is stuff to do in this game once you've done just about everything in the seasonal rank. It's just got to be committed to finding the gear, man. Drop from a world boss. Dude, at least you can say that you found one. No, okay, the Pats defense showed up. It's not all... It wasn't the whole team that didn't show up, dude. The Pats defense showed up huge in the first 3 quarters. Held them to 5 field goals, for fuck's sake. Twice in the red zone. Defense balled. If they had an offense, that would have been a much closer game. farm across Undercity a lot with those tributes, trying to get some good passives. Yeah, dude, do some ascendances, do some passive tributes. That is the way to go to grind for good gear. That, or if you end up finding treasure breaches or hidden armories, like, keep those and run those. Hidden armies will guarantee you a bunch of ancestral gear. And if you're needing something that's a legendary, that's where you would find it consistently. Just to let everybody on TikTok know, I know you guys, well, I didn't go live on TikTok when I was mentioning this. Tomorrow, or technically later on tonight, depending on where you live, we are going to be jumping into the new Overwatch update. Because I used to play Overwatch quite a bit, and then when I heard of all the changes that were coming to Overwatch, gotta give it a try, man. It's been too long. So plan on that for tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we're going to be going live for the Diablo showcase. Which we're not going to be able to stream live on TikTok. But we are going to be streaming on Twitch, and I think just Twitch for that portion. So head on over to Twitch, hit that follow button on the channel. The links are in the bio, and come join us for the showcase on Wednesday. I don't know the exact time. I think it's like 1 o'clock or something like that. East Coast time. I could be wrong. I was going to double check before I ended the stream tonight to let everybody know, so. But yeah, that portion of the stream is only going to be on Twitch. Maybe YouTube too. I haven't quite decided. But TikTok won't allow me to stream that to you guys, so. Figured I'd give you guys the early heads up. Have a good night, dude. I gotta work at 3:30. Yeah, you be safe too. Have a good day at work. I'll be here tomorrow. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you for following. I'm Jake. And don't worry, folks, we are going to be playing more Diablo as well. We're probably going to be mixing and matching Overwatch and Diablo during some of our streams. So we're getting to the point of the Diablo season where there's not going to be a whole hell of a lot to do until the new season. So we're not going to leave Diablo, but we're also not going to make it a priority for the next couple weeks. It's probably going to be half Diablo, half Overwatch, just to kind of break it up a little bit. But we're still going to be running our custom build. We're still going to be pushing towers and stuff like that. Like, we're still going to be doing stuff in this game before the season, but sometimes you just need a stream or two to just shoot some people, you know what I mean? In-game. In-game. Let's be clear on that. now you know how it feels to feel like a Broncos fan. You haven't had an O-line for years. Yeah, well, we didn't really have an O-line to really start this year either. We had half our line was rookies. Next year will be different. I think if Vrabel and the Pats realize that there's still some work to be done and some signings to be had, so don't be surprised if our free agency ends up with a couple O-linemen, or at least one. I haven't given up on Campbell, because Campbell's got great technique for a kid his age. And he is getting in front of defenders. He's just getting run over. He just needs a summer to bulk up and get strong. Maybe do some squats or something, because Jesus Christ, he was getting thrown around last night. I have not gone down and fought Duriel yet. What are we doing? Swing your sword, dickhead. Yeah, I think we're going to push the tower with this build and the judgment along with our build. See how far we get. I think I still have a little bit of work to do on this character just to kind of tweak some things. Oh, somebody's rocking a judgment build. Can't cross this lake. Oh, fuck.
Bless you.
Crapola.
Use it well.
$42. Thomas, thank you for the kind words. It is the Zeal Paladin build. Is what I'm running. A little bit of Arbiter, a little bit of Zeal. Going through TN90 pits like it's butter right now. And to think, this used to be my least favorite build. Now it's become one of my more stronger builds. Bumped it up a few levels here. taking care of the normal enemies pretty nice, I will say. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to push this build in the tower, 100%. This build's definitely got the potential. Oh, I saw the trap last second. Dude. That wasn't the build, that was just stupidity right there. We're actually about 401,000 toughness with this build with Arbiter on, so... should be pretty good. Oh my god, there are so many people. As long as I don't get hit with traps, I think we're gonna be okay. To push soon. Probably not tonight, but... because right now we're definitely making dents. There's the bug again. I didn't see the fucking trap there again till last second. We should just back out and run it again. Surviving is not the issue, it's just falling into these stupid traps, dude. Yeah, see, I can't see if there's any traps right now. Yeah, I couldn't see. Yeah, we're gonna back out and do it again. Ugh.
My hammer sings on your return.
The ring doesn't do it with this build, huh? How'd you get the Ring of Starless Skies? Well, you can get the ring in multiple ways. One, you can run layer bosses until you lose your mind. Two, which is how I got most of my rings, you run Tributes of Ascendances over in the Undercity. You have a 1 in 4 chance of getting mythics. You can do that. You can run Asmodan and claim your corrupt items at the Hordes to have a small chance of getting a mythic. And you can also craft them with your runes and your sparks. That's how I got most of my mythics this season. Mainly through the Ascendances, of course, because that's the quickest and easiest way to get mythics in this game right now. Why my Zeal don't look like this Zeal? Well, it depends on the variant that you're using. Are you using the Opus and a shield, or are you using the Red Sermon? Because there's two different variants of the Zeal. With the shield, well, that's why. So with the Opus and the shield, you only have the Zeal going in front of you. Whereas the Red Sermon, which is the build that I'm using, the two-handed sword here, it gives you the full 360. And that's why it probably looks different. Let's trap. No worries. Just be aware that if you do decide to use the Red Sermon, you do become a lot squishier. So I would recommend Life on Hit, or try and find a way to beef up your resistance and armor, because you are going to lose quite a bit of toughness if you decide to go the Red Sermon route. Trust me, I learned the hard way. Seriously. Seriously. 96.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
What am I not hitting these guys? What is happening here? I have crazy life on hidden armor. My Zeal isn't bad, but I'm using Zenith as well. Yeah, that could also be a problem. I have to double check what I'm using. Oh, I'm out of my arbiter. Hello. It's gonna take a little longer to kill people without it. Yeah, the red sermon gives you a lot more damage and a lot more of surrounding area of Zeal. You just become a lot more squishier because you don't have that shield for an extra buff defensively. Plus, you also want the Argent Veil as well, so when you go 2 meters and you evade, Zeal will also come out without having to use a skill. That's why I'm constantly able to spam Zeal without having to really do a whole hell of a lot. Yeah, if you have the Argent Veil ring on your character, as long as you walk 2 meters when you evade, I'll show you real quick if I get a second here. If you walk 2 meters, you have to be an Arbiter, but you can evade and it gives you the Zeal, just like that. Evade, Zeal. Evade, Zeal. That's how I made my Divide Lance evade build, was because of that ring. Yeah, so just make sure you find that ring, and you'll cover all your bases. And it does give you a buff in core damage as well, which Zeal is a core damage, so. Oh, brother. I'm getting the hell out of here. Yeah, it's this one right here. Oh, shit. I don't know if you can see it. It's this one right there. Argent Veil. Veil. No problem. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to answer any questions any one of you guys have. And I'll obviously answer with the best of my ability. If I don't know anything, I'll tell you, but I might die here. Oh, dodged it. Hey, we got 100. Now we go for the next one. Yeah, sure, why not? There's a stash right here. I got 95 of these. I can't go through that wall arbiter? Okay, that's fine. Just go through everything else, of course. What runes am I running? I am running the Igni Thul and the Tam Oum. So IGNI, and then the THUL, and then the TAMOHM runes. One's invoking Warcry, the other one is using the Mystic Frost. I'm going to make the assumption that it is going to be the Warlock. Oh my god. Nothing. I'm expecting the Warlock to be announced on Wednesday, which we will be live over on Twitch for that. Yeah, no, I mean, I wasn't really a monk slash warlock guy in the other games. That could change my mind with this game. I don't know. But we'll see. I mean, I am excited for another character for the group. But I mean, I'm a paladin barbarian guy with a little bit of rogue mixed in, and I'm starting to get used to the sorcerer. I've made a couple builds with it. But I mean, we'll see how the warlock turns out. It could change my mind. Oof. That's going for my hammer build.
Stick to the trees and keep safe.
Alright, let's grab a couple mythics. Thank you for all the likes over there too on TikTok. Greatly appreciate you guys. Like I said, we are live on all the other platforms as well, so if you want to follow me on all the other ones, the link's in the bio. And we will be watching the spotlight for Diablo on Wednesday. But that's only going to be on Twitch. Just due to copyright issues with TikTok. Can't really stream their stream live unless I have permission, but Twitch I have access to, so we'll be going live specifically just for Twitch for that. Unless I can figure out another way to do it, which we'll see what happens, but it's not looking very good. But we will go live on TikTok shortly after, because we probably will do a couple runs of the tower. And then that'll be it for the first stream, and then the second stream we're going to go to Overwatch. So I would recommend following myself on the other platforms as well, because there are going to be some streams that are just going to be those platforms specifically. Oh, Zeal was my fun build back in the day. Yeah, charged in for Diablo. I actually just made one for Diablo 3 not too long ago. And it was close to a similar build. go here and grab some more time just to be on the safe side. So we're doing pretty well this run. Link is in the bio for all the other platforms as well. I don't think I mentioned that. Just go on the home page on my channel on TikTok. And the link tree should be right there for all the other platforms. Had a ton of life steal. You would see my entire bar disappear and jump back full with one hit. Oh, really?
I do so much good.
It wouldn't even give me an Endarial. What a shame. Let's see what we get. They said no mythic this time. Which is expected, man. The last time I ran these, I think I had like 3 or 4 in a row where I had at least one mythic. So I was due. I feel like Cucka rolls though. This new Diablo give a lot of Uber weapons, but back on Diablo 2 we had to source a lot specific gear. Yeah, and you also had the runes that gave you all those buffs as well that you carried with you. Which I actually started kind of getting back into Diablo 2 a little bit also. Especially when I heard that during the spotlight on Wednesday that there's going to be I guess a huge update for Diablo 2. So I'm kind of looking forward to that announcement as well. I'm curious to see how much they'll give away during the spotlight. What's up, Trek, over on Twitch? How you doing? By the way, we are going to be giving away, I think, some tributes of Ascendant runs on Saturday's stream as like a community day type thing for followers on Twitch. So that's also another reason why you should follow all the other platforms, is because we do a lot of community day stuff over on the Purple brand, because I have everything set up specifically over there. So if you want to be a part of the action during those streams, it's another good reason to follow. You don't got to subscribe, you just got to follow. We're not at that point yet of subscriber only stuff yet. We're just getting back into streaming, for God's sake. Good to hear, Trek. Good to hear. Who am I? Oh, this guy. I hate this glitch. Oh, I'm at 18 seconds. I was not paying attention. I gotta go. Actually, screw that. That might have fucked me. Now I have to hit these beacons. This guy again. To hit at least one more beacon. Oh shit. I don't think I want to make it. Oh, 9, 8, 7, 6. Holy crap, I made it. Was not paying attention to the time. How was last Saturday? Good. Good. It was alright. We pushed the tower on the build to about 90. We still have a little bit more work to do on that build. Oh my god, over 2. It's just not our night for mythics, huh?
Damn this old knee.
Oh, we got a world boss right there. You might as well go ahead and do that. Give us a couple minutes to chat it up. And it's Asmodean. Nice. Okay. Maybe I'll get that mythical prankster that everybody has been jabbering about. Got about 4 minutes left. Boy, I gotta tell you, I am exhausted. Oh, that's why it's hidden heavy, because I actually got a good sanctification on this. 10.8% total armor. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new pair of boots. Possibly a new ring. Can't really get much better than this right here anyway. Unless it's a 4GA, then you're in good shape.
Greetings.
I got a shit ton of pale marks to turn in. Probably use those for boss materials. Well, I'm loaded on a lot of stuff. Holy smokes. $26 husks, 47 shards. Yeah, we gotta put some of this stuff in the stash. Alright, I got about a minute left. A shit ton. Yep, a shit ton. Over 200 of the hearts. Over 200 of the steel. Over 200 of the blood. Over 150 of the masks. And that's just with this character. You stretch out with all the other characters. I mean, Jesus. I almost have unlimited boss materials right now. And 2 purified items. One of my characters has 3. I don't remember which one. I think it was the Origin that I made a while ago. Might have a hoarding problem. Yep, maybe. Maybe. Third question. Do I have the expansion map where you can get the runes? That's right here in Nahantu. If you don't have Nahantu, you don't have the expansion. It's the green area. If you don't have Nahantu, then you don't have the expansion. I lost my cursor for a second. Yeah, the expansion should be a lot cheaper than when it first came out. Gotta open up the chest before I forget.
You've trained well.
Okay. Let's see what we got. 2 more of these. Love to see it. No, 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 no. Actually, I have too many of those. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. What's a guy got to do to get a mythical prankster around here, huh? Oh my Jesus. Too many of those. Get rid of that. Oh my god, too many of those. Holy crap. That's 4 hidden armories this run so far. But no mythical pranksters. Oops. That's everything, yeah. Dude. Dude. Should I just give up? I mean, seriously. This is a bull. About to get more boss stuff. God damn it. Alright, let's separate some of the stuff here. Got hearts. Got more steel. Another 100 of those. Another 100 of these. Another 100 of those. And we got space again.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? Use it well.
Yes, Sprouty, I learned from the last time. We ain't making that mistake again. Alright, screw you guys. See, when I push the tower with this build, I'm not going to have to worry a whole hell of a lot about traps. Thankfully. What is happening? I'm getting stunned, and I can't swing my sword. Ugh. They got a lot better as we went along. Aw, you bitch. I ran right into it. Mm. Oh, look at that. Alright, this time I will pay attention to the time. Hey Ken, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Guys, I've been killing it over there. Keep it up. You gotta do at least one shrine. There we go. Now we can just make our way to the portal. No. Again. What are we, 0 for 4 now? That's crazy. So much for 1 and 4.
My hammer sings on your return.
stuck. I didn't see the trap there. My build is glitching again. There we go. Oh, I almost just died. I hit the trap. Thank God I hit somebody. Yeah, I think before we push the tower with this build, we're gonna have to level up all the glyphs to 100. And maybe find a little bit of better gear. A better ring would be good. Actually, I have a shitload of boss materials. Sprouty, remember how I was hoarding everything? I don't remember which boss drops it. Uh, Duriel drops it. And Harbinger. Then, of course, Belial. Yeah, if I can get a better ring. That might help us a little bit more. At least a 2 GA would be great. I could gamble it. I have 2,500. If we do like 6 or 7 runs and we don't get it, then we'll try gambling. Oh, we got a Belial. Okay. Take those husks. There's the ring. Should collect all these, make it easier. No. The ring's dropping, it's just not giving me a GA. Actually, kind of shitty luck right now. Which is number 5. We got the grandfather, and we also got a ring. And it's not the ring that we need. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Look at the damage, though. That's actually a good one. Can use that for my barb, actually. Yeah, we're on one more. Hey, we got one. Three to core skill. That might actually be useful. The one that I have is strength right now for a GA. This one's core skills, which we're using core skill for the most part. And we got a 4% buff in damage for the Arbiter evade. That might actually work a little bit. It'll be a little bit of a buff. Not a whole hell of a lot, but it'll definitely work. Then I could masterwork it too. $25. It'll be like 30 something. Down stats. Down stats. So 2 stats, and I got a damage one.
See some steel you need? What's still got some good in it? Solid bits here. More there than I thought.
Hey, Sky Pro, how you doing? +3 in core. +4% in core skill damage. Everything else is in the negative. Let's see the sanctification we get on it. That'll probably be the decision maker. We're just grinding for better gear. Alright, so we got cooldown reduction, another 15%. This one's tough. I don't know how I feel about it just yet. Whoops.
See some steel you need?
Yeah, no, nothing too crazy, Sky. I kind of want to test it out, though. My gut's telling me it could be better.
Hello, shining beauty. Wow. Hello. Bastardly ghost. Shame that. Go one more?
Hey, you know what? We'll give it a shot. I gotta put a diamond in there, though. Oh, I sanctified it. Fuck. Oh. I would forget to do that. I've been doing that all season. Who am I kidding? Can definitely feel the buff. What's the highest pit? Between everything that I've done so far, only 105, but I also haven't been pushing. I haven't given it a good shot. I'll be pushing the build that I made as far as that can go. And then I'm also going to be pushing the my judgment build and this build in the tower. I think I can go pretty far with this build as is, but I still gotta level up the glyphs. I got one at max. The one that I'm working on right now is like in the 80s. And then the rest of them are in the 70s, so I gotta kinda get most of these glyphs to max if I can. That's kinda why I'm on tier 95 right now. I'm just trying to guarantee that I can get these done. I can't evade. What can I evade? There you go. As much as I want to just grind bosses the entire night, my night's actually just about over. We are going to be back live later on for the Overwatch update. So I want to get plenty of rest for that, because that could be a long night for us. So I want to be able to get a little bit of shut-eye in between. Because that whole new update is tomorrow. I don't know the exact time. I want to say it's at 1. By the way, I did kind of feel the buff a little bit. If I didn't sanctify it before I put the fucking gem in there, I'd be a little bit more happy, but I can deal, I guess. Alright, that's a 92. But yeah, Saturday we're going to be doing the community day, so we'll be doing runs of stuff, be giving away tributes of ascendances to the community over here on Twitch, so you got that to look forward to at least if you come by on Saturday night. Because I got plenty of these ascendances. I want to kind of... Where is it? I got 90 of these plus 4 more over here. I'm pretty sure I have over 100 between all the characters, so... But yeah, no, we'll be doing that on Saturday night. We will let people come on and grind some mythics. But other than that, folks, that is going to be it for me today. Appreciate everybody on TikTok. We'll see you guys tomorrow for some Overwatch. All right. All right, TikTok. I mean, not TikTok. Twitch and YouTube. It's been real. Hope to see you guys tomorrow as we get back into the Overwatch grind per se. I don't know if we're gonna go for placements. Again, the game has already changed since the last time I played, so it's gonna take some getting used to. But yeah, we'll definitely be trying out new characters, getting myself back into it. If I feel comfortable enough, we'll do some placements tomorrow. But again, we'll see how the night goes. But other than that, folks, that is it for me tonight. Let's see. You said Yaden's live. Well, if he's live, you're gonna have to tell him that I'm going to bed. So I will not be able to chit chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you guys tomorrow. We're probably going to shoot for probably 9, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the stream tomorrow. So be ready for that. And yeah, be ready for some Overwatch. I'm actually excited. Can't wait to see how this new update turns out. But other than that, folks, that is it for me. Send Yade my regards. I am going to bed and getting some rest. Alright, get rid of this. Alright, guys. Have fun the rest of the night, and we'll see you tomorrow. As always, folks, stay safe, stay classy. See you on the next one. Take care, folks.